What will the Chicago Bears record be in the 2024 season? What's up, y'all? This your boy H Wood. I'm back at it again with another sports-related Chicago Bears video. But before we get into it, I need y'all to subscribe to this channel. And if you're already subscribed, hit the like button on this video because that gets us out to the algorithm and get us out to the recommended pages so we can get more views and we can run up millions of views, and that'll help me out greatly. So I appreciate that. So now let's get into it. We're going to do an early prediction just to see what's going on. The draft haven't even came yet. The draft is coming in the next maybe like 10 days. So we haven't even got through the draft yet, even though we know we're going to draft Caleb Williams at number 1. But we got a lot of more picks and moves to make in the draft. But, you know, for fun, let's just do an early prediction of the, the season schedule that we got right now. So considering that our rookie quarterback Caleb Williams is going to come out and have a pretty good season, I'm going to kind of base it off of that, base it off the projections and what everybody, think he's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying he's the next coming of Patrick Mahomes and all this stuff, but we still have yet to see it. He hasn't played a snap in the NFL yet, so we just have to kind of, predict it on basically on projections right now. So bear with me here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill me in the comments and everything like that, but bear with me. We're just giving projections based on what they're saying he's going to be. So we have the Vikings. I do have us splitting with the Vikings this year. So we're going to win the home game against the Vikings. So I'll give us a home win there. We play the LA Rams. That's going to be a tough game. I don't know. That game is kind of a toss-up. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we should have a pretty solid team. We have a lot of offensive weapons. Our defense is solid. If you've seen us within the last half of the season, our defense has stepped up once we got Montez Sweat, and we got some other additions that's going to be great. I know we're going to get a couple more additions in the draft, so I expect our defense to be tough. So people aren't going to be able to score as much on us, especially with our secondary. They're not going to be able to score on us. But I'm going to actually give the Rams the edge on that one, to be honest. I'm going to give the Rams the edge on that and give them a win there. Then we have the Tennessee Titans coming into Chicago. You know what? Tennessee is kind of they got some weapons though, because now they got Calvin Ridley, and they have the other receiver. It's not coming off the top of my head. What's his name? DeAndre Hopkins. I'm sorry, DeAndre Hopkins. So yeah, they got DeAndre Hopkins. They have Calvin Ridley, and from what he's shown last year, Will Levis is a pretty good quarterback. I think he's going to be. I think Will Levis is going to be pretty good this season, but I still think we're a better team than them. On paper, we're a better team, so I'm going to give us the win there against the Titans. We have another home game, which I didn't mention earlier. We play against the Jaguars at home. Jaguars is a good team. They still have Trevor Lawrence. He still has yet to prove himself. They got a couple weapons in free agency. I don't know, man. I don't see them being a stronger team than us this season. So I give us the win there against the Jaguars. So now we have the Seattle Seahawks. Now this was going to be pretty good right here because Seattle, we actually have the offensive coordinator from Seattle last year, Shane Waldron. So we have him this year. So he kind of knows the tricks of the trade over there, with Pete Carroll. He's not a coach anymore, but he's like in the upper, he's like the president of something like that. So he's still there. So pretty much that whole scheme is still Pete Carroll's, you know what I mean? So I think Waldron kind of got the edge on him. We're going to get the win there as well. We have the New England Patriots. Nobody knows how that team is going to be. I think they're still in rebuilding mode right now. They're going to draft a quarterback. Obviously, they have the number 3 pick. But they're going to draft a quarterback with whether it's Drake May or Jaden Daniels or J.J. McCarthy, whichever one they have, they're going to pick a quarterback. And we're still going to get the edge there. I feel like we'll take that game as well. And then we have the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, though. I got to give y'all a hand for giving us all that draft capital. They gave us a lot, man. But they gave us so much with that pick. We got DJ Moore. We got the number 1 pick, Caleb Williams. We got so many more picks, and we can very well move or trade for those picks to other picks that they gave us. So shout out to the Carolina Panthers. With that being said, they're still an up-and-coming team. Bryce Young still has some work to do. They still have some work to do on their offensive line, and our defense is going to get to the quarterback so much of that game. I feel like we're going to have a lot of sacks that game, and we're going to take that game by a lot. Then we have the Packers. you know what? I'm not even going to speak too much on the Packers games. Like, until we prove that we can beat the Packers, I'm not even going to put a win on the schedule for us with the Packers because we haven't beat them, and I don't know how long. We haven't beat them in what, 8 years or something like that, man. We just, no matter who's the quarterback, I don't give a damn if it's Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Jordan Love, Matt Flynn, whoever they draft. We can't beat the Packers for some reason. I don't know why, but and then we always lose in right at the end of the game. We're in the game all game, and we always just lose right at the end, and just like whatever. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna take an L there, and then we got Detroit at home. Obviously, I think we're gonna. Long story short, it might not, depending on what part of the season this game is, because the schedule isn't out. So I don't know if this is going to be at the beginning of the season when we play them at home or at the end, but I still give Detroit the edge there. So our away games, we have the Cardinals. Let's look at the Cardinals. Cardinals is an up-and-coming team. They do have Kyler Murray back. He's coming back off that injury, and I think he's getting back to his full potential, his full health. So he's going to be a threat next year again. They do have the number 4 pick in the draft, so they do have some good capital to make some moves there. But I still think we're a better team than them on paper. So I'm going to give us the win there. We have Detroit again away. We're going to split with Detroit this year. So I'm going to give us the win against Detroit this year. The Houston Texans. Now, this is going to be a really good game right here. Houston Texans is, I think they made the most moves in the free agency in the offseason, and they still have the draft to come up. So Houston, Texas is going to be tough next year, man. They really going to be tough. C.J. Stroud balled out last year, and they only got better with the additions that they got with Danielle Hunter, Stephon Diggs, and stuff like that. So he got more weapons to throw to. They got Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr. on both edges coming in at the quarterback, man. It's going to be scary for Houston. So I'm going to give them a win with that game. Houston's going to beat us. We have San Francisco. We got to kind of, obviously give them their props. They went to the Super Bowl last year. They've been great for the past maybe 5-6 seasons. So we're going to give them the win there. Washington Commanders. We play them in Washington. We actually play them a lot. We play them almost every year. But I still give us the edge on that game. The Commanders are up and coming team. They have a number 2 pick. They'll be drafting the quarterback as well. So it's going to be a lot of teams that's got first year quarterbacks and still like early in their career quarterbacks. I think that's kind of the trend of the NFL now, where a lot of teams just kind of got like starter quarterbacks on their rookie deal. They're looking for quarterbacks on their rookie deal right now, because by the time you get off your rookie deal, it's like you're expendable because there's another quarterback coming out. So I think that's just the way of the times. It may change, but it is what it is right now. So we're a better team on paper as well for the Commanders, so we're going to beat the Commanders. We have the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know what to say about the Colts. I don't know what kind of team they're going to be next year. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were okay last year. They were a good team, but you just never know, man. It's any given game with them. I'm going to give us a W against them as well. So with all that being said, I have us going 10-7. I got us going at least 10 wins this season. It could go either way. It could be more. It could be 12. It could be 8, depending on how some of these games go. Once again, we still have a rookie quarterback, so, it takes a little bit of time for a rookie to kind of adjust. But I do think Caleb Williams is going to have a lot of weapons for him to shine this first season. So we could very well win 12 wins, but at the same time, on the other end, it could very well be 8-7 wins. But I got us at 10 wins. Make sure y'all let me know in the comments what you think our prediction is going to be, what you think our record is going to be for the 2024 season. I'm going to do more videos like this even after the draft. So this is a pre-draft one. I'm going to do one after the draft. But until then, we'll see y'all next time. It's your boy H. Wood, and bear down. Let's go, baby.